not a good matchup for a green-white hexproof.
I don't think it's a good matchup for Peter either. Yeah, that's my... If I had to guess, I don't think it's a good matchup.
Yeah. I'm guessing that green-white hexproof does not want to see the card Jace of Rin's Prodigy.
I have a feeling that if someone really just kind of dug in... Well, Peter doesn't have a 1-drop. That's awkward. Ancestral Vision's on suspend. Peter probably thinks things are going well right now.
Right. Okay, I got some time. I got time.
Mm-hmm. Probably some Lightning Bolt Path to Exile deck,
A combo deck with Living End in it too. That goes through the graveyard. This I can't imagine this is good for green-white hexproof.
Oh, interesting. Fetchland finds Dryad Arbor.
Are you close to something? Yeah, you are. Oh, that's actually bingo. I lose again. Okay. Well, we got it over with early.
You know what that is?
Good deck
That's
building.
good deck building. Bingo!
Another L.
Bingo was his name. Oh! That's game. That's game. Whew.
And now we can move on to other things.
Undefeated in bingo. Undefeated. Beat Todd 2 weeks ago, too. Unreal. All right, we're going to head back over to Peter now, who's got a little something brewing here. Wait, what are you doing with that bingo board? You seem a little frustrated.
I was trying to recall if anyone had flashed back a spell, because that was what the space I was missing.
That's all you needed to win? I don't think think Faithless Looting ever got flashed back.
No.
That's the thing. And yeah, Caleb killed him without using his graveyard. That's such bad luck. Good work, Nick Miller. This can be an Is It Charm? Yeah, draw 2, discard 2. I want the As Foretold deck to be good so bad. I think it's super cool. It's got Goryo's Vengeance in hand. What do we got here? Discarding Visions. Uh-oh. Visions and Polluted Delta. This isn't good. Swamp? We have an As Foretold, maybe? Nick Miller tried to save you there.
I know. Snapcaster Mage doesn't count.
Nope. Tried to say Snapcaster Matrix at recast something. Doesn't give it flashback.
Right. We're very technical about the rules here.
That's right.
Spirit Link, come on.
You got a problem with Spirit Link, man?
Does that deck really play Spirit Link?
Oh, no, actually. I actually think that counts.
No, I don't know why it would. It doesn't.
It gives the spell flashback.
Okay. Let's call it a tie. I don't want to.
All right, deal. Deal.
Oh, yeah, because Snapcaster Mage was in Innistrad, right. I assumed that it was they had to pick different language.
I thought so, too. All
right, whatever. Don't care.
This could have been your big win here.
I'm not that worked up about it.
You should be. It's a big deal. It's a bigger deal than you let on. Deceiver Exarch did a little blocking here.
So is that actually a Spirit Link? Can you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They play one sometimes.
Wow.
Because Spirit Link and Daybreak Coronet, the way they're worded, means that you gain double the life.
Oh, because they're worded in some weird different way?
Uh-huh. Because Spirit Link, if memory serves, Spirit Link is a trigger.
Yes.
Yeah. So Spirit Link, whenever it deals that much damage, you gain that much life, and then Life Link is like different. It's weird templating. But yeah.
Yeah, the Spirit Link combo was a classic with Orcish Cannoneers back in the day. And that combo was a trigger.
If we ever have an i394 tournament, you are 100% casting it.
Of course.
Because you know all of this absurd stuff.
It's not absurd.
Cannonade, Spirit Link, that's a trigger. Oh, there, look at this.
Right, you put Spirit Link on it, and you can go on forever.
You got him in the lock.
Yeah. Remember the card Cannonade? Orcish Cannonade from Time Spiral?
Yeah. It's the instant version of that, right?
Right.
Basically, yeah.
Inspired by Orcish Cannoneers.
The artwork on that card is great.
Yeah.
All right, Visions is going on.
Do we have the original one? Can we get the alpha one up there?
We'll see.
The Ice Age one. Ice Age one is nice.
3 cards from Visions, 1 from a draw step.
Or Orcish Artillery. That's the card I'm thinking of.
The opponent is dead now.
Hooray.
You are dead. You can gain as much life as you want off of your Spirit Link and your Coronet.
Yeah, pick up your Spirit Link.
Yeah. You are dead.
And have some respect for the game.
Tom Medvec gonna win game of 1 here over Peter Tragos. Goryo's, as foretold, it did none of the things in its name.
No, just
zero of those things.
Bought some time, defended itself with Deceiver Exarch.
Okay.
Underrated element of Deceiver Exarch. Capable of playing some very good defense there. Got him to turn 5. Kiki rolled it up.
Great Hexproof down a game. We will talk more about Cannonades and Goryo's Vengeance and so much more in just a minute. We are back, getting ready to watch game number 2 between Peter Tragos and Tom Medvec, green-white hexproof against Goryo's. As foretold, Tragos will be on the play, so we'll take a look at his sideboard very quickly of Gaddock Teague, Leyline and Sanctity, and Stony Silence, all his 3 ofs, and then 2 Dromoka's Command, 2 Seal Primordium, and 2 Tactile Honor Guard.
I like the Gaddock Teagues in this kind of matchup typically. I think if he knows what's going on, you could be talked into Dromoka's Command. Kind of interacts with the combo on a couple fronts. Okay. Fighting matters and sacrificing enchantment matters.
Yeah. Okay. I could actually see that.
Yeah.
I mean, interesting. It does make you wonder if Peter knows what he's playing against. I don't think he saw any of, like, the weird things that are going on.
Ancestral Vision plus Kiki Kill plus a Swamp is that. If you're in the weeds, I think you know that that's probably as foretold, but okay. It's not certain he knows.
For Tom, 3 Collective Brutality, 2 Anger of the Gods, 2 Gonti, Lord of Luxury, 2 Engineered Explosives, 1 ofs in Abrade, Dispel, Disdainful Stroke, Negate, Shattering Spree, Sorceress, Spyglass.
Engineered Explosives, Anger of the Gods. That's my sideboard.
Okay. Removal
that works against hexproof threats.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. Peter, I'm assuming, has cut his Spirit Link.
You really, you and this.
I was blown away.
You and this Spirit Link, man.
I was blown away. People are going to do what they're going to do. Different strokes for different folks.
That's just
I
true.
Can't imagine getting in my car early on a Saturday and driving down, registering for the tournament or whatever, and just like looking at the Spirit Link in my deck and thinking,
well, aren't all bets off when you're just registering this deck?
Maybe you're right. It still feels like there's got to be some line in the sand where you say, no, I'm not playing with Spirit Link. I'm not going to do that. Unless I'm playing it with Orcish Artillery. In which case, then
in your competitive 93-94 tournament.
Yeah, or not very competitive.
Okay, just any of them.
Right.
Medvec gonna draw. He's under the gun here. He'll play a Steam Vents untapped, and Simian Spirit Guide, and oh boy, that's a
goodness.
That's a good Anger of the Gods. Rancor's gonna come back, but did a nice job of cleaning up those creatures. I'm so into this deck.
Oh yeah, this is great. This definitely meets the humiliation threshold that you look for in decks.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Both decks do, really.
Yeah.
Humiliated quite a few people with green-white hexproof. Just can't do anything. Is this Core Spirit Dancer? It is. At least has a Rancor. All right. Spider Umbra, draw a card. We will rebuild. Over to Tom. Mountain. Tom will take a look at Core Spirit Dancer, and we will do the same. Some of you may be new to green-white hexproof. 2-mana O2. Gets +2/+2 for each aura attached to it. That doesn't even count what the aura does.
Right.
And then whenever you cast
That's
an aura
just found money. Anything else is just...
Whenever you cast an aura spell, you may draw a card. Don't even have to.
Right.
Good card in this deck. Tactile Honor Guard. Now this is the one we need to take a look at, because this one I had a feeling was going to come in. 2-mana, 1/3. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. It is a walking torpor orb.
That is a really fun rare to open.
Negate? Yeah, it's going to be hard to negate. We can't do that. That's a creature. That's okay. That's all right. We'll just negate the next thing. It's all right. May have thought it was actual torpor orb, because it looks like one. Here's Rancor. Can negate that if you want. Nope. There's a Plains. What's this? Griff's Boon. Peter going off.
Yeah. Griff's Boon is good against Gristlebrand.
Flying, I got it.
Flying.
Got it, yeah. Yeah, you're firing away on all cylinders here, buddy.
Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause things to trigger.
Uh-huh. Here's Is It Charm. We must find.
Might want to get rid of that negate.
That's probably wise. That's probably wise.
I don't know what his whole hand looks like, but that's where I would start.
Yeah. Okay. Visions.
Negate.
I think not Goryo's Vengeance. I think.
Oh, Goryo's Vengeance.
Yeah. Drew Anger. Nope.
Yeah, Spirit Dancer, way too big for that.
I don't know how Medvec's going to wiggle his way out of this one. Yep, he's not going to. Peter Tragos going to win game number 2 here over top Medvec. Green-white hexproof. Goryo's As Foretold all tied up. Go ahead, partner.
Nothing.
No follow-up?
I got nothing to add.
No follow-up there.
Nothing to add.
Noted. Well, we'll take a look at the sideboards here one more time. As Tom and Peter having a laugh about the Tactile Honor Guard. What, you got a problem with that guy? Huh?
It's just not a very fun rare to open in your bag.
Depends on your definition of fun.
I think it's somewhere pretty far away from understanding what the phrase enters the battlefield causing events to trigger means. I understand you gotta make some cards for constructed or whatever, but that is a sad rare to open.
you gotta put your rare point somewhere.
If that was the rare in the first pack of Magic I opened, I don't know if I would have bought a second.
Are you saying it should be mythic?
What does this mean? And then just the most annoying person over at your store would have said, well, what this does is, been like, never mind, you keep the cards, and I'm going to go home. You know, the person who knows the rules and really likes explaining the rules.
Well, let me tell you about how this works. And here are a few examples.
That is, I played a match at a Grand Prix a couple of years ago where I had a Torpor Orb in my sideboard for who knows what reason, but I brought it in against a Cloudstone Curio Elves deck, and I play the Torpor Orb, and my opponent plays a card, a Visionary or something, and goes to draw a card, and I stop them, and I say, you know, the Torpor Orb does that. And they're like, okay. Like, clearly not totally understanding that enters the battlefield, what all that implies.
Mm-hmm, sure.
And next turn they try to play some other thing that also triggers and tries to resolve the trigger, and I say no. And they call over a judge, and they're like, all right, so my opponent has this card. And the judge goes, okay. And then they point to the cards in their hand. They have 5 cards, and they're like, what's this? And he's like, well, the judge is like, well, that's an ability that's a trigger that is caused by a creature entering the battlefield. And he goes, all right, what's this? And the judge goes, that is an ability that is triggered by a creature entering the battlefield. And he gives the same answer for the other 3 cards in the person's hand. And the person concedes and picks up the Torpor and shakes their head, signs the match, and goes. I did not make day 2 of that. That is the end of that story.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
If you're out there, you know, I'm sorry about the honor guard, I guess.
Your first rare.
Your first rare. Well, that, sir, is an ability that is triggered by a creature entering the battlefield.
Wait, I got hooked opening a woolly mammoth. That was it for me.
That's a great rare.
I don't even know if it's a rare.
My little brother, who does not play Magic, my younger brother, back then, my little brother, his first rare was Shivan Dragon. Could you imagine that?
I would never stop playing.
Unbelievable how lucky that is. We got 3 rares in the initial product we got. My brother's rares were Shivan Dragon, Taiga, Badlands.
How don't you play Sealed with him every GP?
It's just
Team Sealed, let's go.
I don't understand how he could not play Magic. If those are the 3, it's like the number of people who would be retained is like got to be over 99%.
Oh, yeah.
If those were your
Easy.
first 3 rares.
Easy.
I wish I could remember. Mine was, I believe one was Gaia's Liege. It's great. Great one.
It's a good rare to open. It's good.
But
good
I don't
artwork.
remember. I don't remember the other ones.
I used to play with Gaia's Leech.
Of course you did.
I like that card.
It's an all-time banger.
Huge. The Boggle is rather slippery right now. Another Horizon Canopy here for Peter. Let's see what we got. Hyena Umbra. In there. Next one. Take another point. Down to 17. Ranker. Beatdowns. 4 damage. Medvec down to 15. Is it Charm? Setting it up.
Yeah, I've been surprised so far that Medvec has not really done any of the graveyard shenanigans. He won with a Kiki-Jiku combo, and they got run over game 2.
Goryo's Vengeance and Jace will go to the graveyard. There's a Polluted Delta. Come on. Pass the turn back. Peter will draw. His play is generally pretty straightforward. Play a Hexproof creature, put a bunch of stuff on it, hope it's good enough. There's the plains. Taking 1. Another Ranker. Yep. All right. In for 6. Oh, no. It could be that darn honor guard again. Nope, just going to pass. Medvec down to 8.
I hope you didn't have any plans surrounding abilities that are triggered by creatures entering the battlefield,
Yeah.
but fortunately they printed a card for just this situation.
There's another Is It Charm? Tis. 1, 2.
Well, he's got to put up some resistance this turn because I don't think he's going to get another one.
I agree with you. Gristlebrand and Goryo's Vengeance go to the graveyard. I am
okay.
led to believe he has another Goryo's Vengeance.
It's a weird discard otherwise. But even you get back your Crystalbrand and then, you know, there's no lock. That's not just game over.
No, it's far from game over.
Yeah.
All right, sack here, down to 7. Come on, Tom. We're all watching. We want to see something fun happen here.
Don't go down like this. Not to that creature with those enchantments on it.
How dare you talk about the slippery one that way? All right. What are we targeting with this? All right, Crystalbrand. Attack you. All right, take 7. Are we going to draw 7 cards? That answered that question.
All right, well, let's see what Medvec can find here because he's, you know, still facing lethal on the way back as things are currently constituted.
I don't think it's good.
Interesting that Medvec broke the fetch land before searching, cut himself off of a second look at 7 cards. And, you know, you may say, well, he's probably going to need that mana. What does that matter anyway? But with Simian Spear Guys in the deck, he might have been able to cobble something together that didn't involve cracking the fetch land for mana.
Totally agree. I think he's got a Faithless Looting now and hope to hit a couple Simian Spirit Guides. Yeah, I don't think he's got anything going on. All right, that's gone for good. Yeah, I don't know if he's got anything over there. Outside of hoping he doesn't die this turn.
Oh, it'll get clarified here in a moment because he's facing lethal. And all Peter needs to do is just...
He's facing 1 short. So attack for 6.
Yeah. Well, if Peter's 5-card hand produces 1 enchantment. Then.
Yes. Then it's over. Dryad Arbor. It's going to take 1. All right, Spirit Mantle. Dead. Peter Tragos is going to hexproof his way through this matchup here as Green-White Hexproof is going to take care of Tom Medvec playing Goryo's As Foretold. We wanted flashy stuff. We didn't get it. It's unfortunate.